in here again. That hole up on top, I just welded it. I was lucky enough, but it's as ugly as anything, but I'll just grind it down now. That's it done there. That'll do. It's only on the roof. I was thinking about putting a filler on all these. I'll see how it goes though. This hole here, I tried to just patch it up, but it's too far gone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this hole out as well, because this is the weak point here. When there's no point fixing this bit and leaving this hole here. It's not used for anything, and it's only going to be a place it can rot. Just knocking up, just filling the bits where I cut. They're not very pretty. I'm not even grinding it down to where it's smooth. I'm just grinding all the kind of top bits off my welds so I can put seam sealer on it to stop it rusting. Just preparing to do this bit here. What I will use this for is to get the length. Just cut that out, that's the tape measure, and I added that bit extra on. I'm going to fold. Oh jeez. So I'm going to fold the two pieces. Cut it a tiny bit too short. Right. Tapping there, and I'm tapping that, stretching it, so it's bowing it, and I'll leave it the way it is. It's fairly straight. What I'm going to do there is mark here, and bend that up. That piece welded in there. I don't know if you can see that on camera or not. Solid. I ran a whole weld down along this side as well. Next piece is this. So what I've done is I've cut out a piece of steel. It's a tiny bit bigger, and it's about that wide. So what I want to do is bend up the lip, like same as that, to go along here. And what I'm going to do is we've the shrinker stretcher there. All we have is the shrinker teeth left. The stretcher one's broke, so we're lucky enough. So I'm going to shrink the lip and hopefully try and bend that. I've never used one before, so I don't know how this is going to go. My first time ever using it. All I'm doing is YouTube certified in it. This is my practical. We have this cheap bender here. I think it's called Ushin or something like that. Alright, let's see how this goes. Do you know where I'm going to put that camera? There. It's breaking. Anyone using it? And I forget what I've done the last time. I didn't bend it straight enough. That's fairly good. That's fairly good, like. I'm doing now is go back, just mark where I want to. What I'm gonna do is when you take that out, I'm gonna put the shrinker in there. I'm gonna go back and mark out where I want to bend. This is where I want to shrink this, try and bend that up. I'm taking the tape off here, this side, just so the teeth get a good grip on it. Anyone hasn't seen these before, I don't know if that'll show up. There's the teeth in there, you can see them closing, and then when you squeeze them together. So all that's going to do is grab the steel and kind of pinch it together. See how this goes. So I hope to pinch the steel and just round that up a bit. See how this is doing. Slowly getting it. That teeth there and grabbing it right. I think there's something wrong with them. This might just need to be greased. I don't know. That's a long way to go up there. You know, what I might do is end up cutting slits out of it, just welding them up. I'm going to leave it there for a minute. I'm going to go at this for a while. I took these dies off to just to grease them. and this top die is broke. So I'm thinking that's maybe why it's not working so good. What I done is as well, I cut. I'll put you up there first. I cut a chunk off that because I'm trying to bunch the steel up. There's probably too much there, so this might make it easier just to bunch it to see how it goes. Help if it was flat. That's grabbing now, I can feel it working properly. Working way better now. Alright, that's nearly getting it now. Alright, I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to keep at this for another while and then I'll come back to it. I'm actually not far off. That's it down low there. And that's cut out. So if I can just get another bit here, I'll keep at this myself. I'll have this in here. I just have to work that down around there a small bit. Once I get this tacked in, as I'll weld it up, I'll round it around. I didn't have to cut that out. I kind of started working. Once I got the thing in the right place, it started crimping it lovely and bending it. So I think I might actually go and buy another one, and then I'll have two, one for shrinking and one for stretching. I might buy, you can get floor ones that you use your feet on. They're actually very good to use though. You know, it's a nice bend and you still got your lip. Just wish I had the whole lip. Yeah, I'm just going to weld that in now and see how it goes.